Good evening, folks, and welcome to Bastion. Now, some of you guys who have been here for a while may remember back in my very early streaming days, I played Supergiant's second game, Transistor, which was a great time until the story punched me in the heart and I died. Of sadness. This is Supergiant's first game. Unlimited chances to carry on if defeated. You know what? No one's gonna judge me if I pick this mode, right? Because sometimes I learn best by bashing my head into puzzles for 300 years, and I don't really care about achievements. No one's gonna be like, no, Ozzy, you gotta do it in normal mode. The casual tech's there for a reason. It's there for a very good reason. The reason is I'm okay at video games. Okay, we have 4 viewers and 2 people are not judging. That's good enough for me. Let's go. No sweat mode.
Proper story's supposed to start at the beginning. Ain't so simple with this one. Now here's a kid whose whole world got all twisted, leaving him stranded on a rock in the sky.
Oh, is that me?
He gets up, sets off for the Bastion, where everyone agreed to go in case of trouble.
Oh, that's fun.
Ground forms up under his feet as it pointing the way. He don't stop to wonder why.
I'm a little curious.
Finds his lifelong friend just lying in the road. Well, it's a touching reunion. He sees what's left of the rippling walls, years of work undone in an instant, in the calamity. That a survivor? No, man. It's a gas fella, forced out from underground. Kid pops him good. Starts to feel his bruises, though.
No wonder I was just rolling into him. I was using the wrong button. It's fine. I'm guessing I'm gonna want these crystal things. Should I go back?
Kid just rages for a while.
The narrator's like, alright, you slap things. That's your right. Mute that voice. OMG. Yeah, that's a pretty tasty voice. Audio chocolate is not wrong. Preview. Oh no, Bahamut blew up this world too. Murasaki, 1-800, are you slapping? Alright, while there is breakable stuff, it doesn't look like there's breakable stuff that's gonna have things in it. I'm glad that the narrator was okay with me just stopping to slap things. Mute. Was that a Final Fantasy? 14 reference Subrevio? Subrevio. Yes. Mute. Great game! Wow, that's quality Final Fantasy. Could have you guys a fan of it. If it wasn't subscription based, I'd give it a go, but... I'd rather pay for things once. Alright.
An old repeater falls out of the sky. Ain't a gift from the gods, but it'll have to do.
Oh?
Gotta hold her still to spin up the chamber.
Okay. Alright, so that... Okay. So we have a hammer and a wrist-mounted gun. And we can't move while the gun is moving, but we can move with the hammer.
Kid's worked up quite a thirst by now, so that fountain looks real inviting.
Oh boy, a fountain.
Sometimes you just need a drink.
Slorp.
A school of squirts tunnels up around them. Must have fled here from the mines.
They didn't like that I slapped their friend. Oh?
Kid finds a memento from a girl he knew. Always used to fancy her.
Oh. Cute.
It's a wonder the old saloon's still standing. Used to have the nicest view.
Oops. Ow! Okay, let's be a little more careful. Howdy.
He sets foot inside one of Celandia's famous watering holes. Inside's old Rondi, the bartender. The calamity got him before his drinking did.
Oof. Cadaverny guy. The kid falls into an ad. Oops.
Then Kid finds his trusty shield. The security takes him for a petty thief. Clang. Shield saves his hide. Windbags start turning up for last call. And more squirts start coming out of the woodwork. A big old fella pops out in front of the kid. Then windbags are playing for keeps.
Oops.
Kid sees the way to the Bastion out the window. It's a bit of a drop.
Cadaverny guy. Oh, it works with a controller? Yeah, I'm surprised at that, but it does. Oops.
Ronnie always wanted his ashes scattered here.
Oh, okay. It's fine that I smashed that old man. I didn't mean to smash that old man, but I did. Alright, let's go. I've been rolling on accident.
He gets a good look at things on his way down. He lands on top of a breaker's bow, and it ain't broke.
Oh, did I already lose my gun? Okay.
Kid spies a good perch for some target practice. He knows he should draw the string all the way back.
Something stringy. Cadaver guy. Read controller. Nice. I came to check on it. I came to check in on my last break of work. Yay! You're almost free. Gun should be in inventory or the hub area.
The kid pockets a memento from a breaker, once the fastest man in the land.
Alright, well I'm not seeing... okay. No, like, inventory, not yet. But, I imagine that'll be along shortly, since I have a bunch of stuff. Heh.
Good news is the emergency defenses still work. Bad news is they're aiming for the kid.
Didn't shield in time. Slurp. I too drink water and instantly heal all of my wounds. Oh.
Picks up a few pointers from a dusty old tome. He's a mighty fast learner.
I need to be more careful with my roll versus my hammer. Especially since there's no railings anywhere. Beverly guess is probably in the hub then.
He finds the distillery right next to the arsenal. Tough part of town.
I'm so glad I can just eat fruit.
One sip of the spirits in that distillery, and the kid'll feel like a new man.
Oh. More health, absorb stray fragments. More crits, but only at full health. I think I'll grab this just so I don't have to worry about picking that stuff up.
arsenals where the kid can pick the best tools for the job.
Ah, okay. Here's where we do weapon select. I'm gonna keep the bow for now. Whatever you guys says. Yeah, here it is. Okay, so this is our hub. Good to know. So we get 2 weapons and a technique.
Some of them squirts birthing like crazy in a couple of corn bins.
There we go. Whatever, and you guys says you'll get those buildings in the hub. Oh, okay. So there's like a whole separate hub that we've not found yet. Good to know. Jerk, slapping me. I'm gonna try not to smash more statues if I can help it. The bar guy was an accident that I don't want to repeat.
An old ferry barge sends the kid on his way. The Bastion's real close now.
Whatever, and you guys says, back to work! Okay, have fun. Something heavy.
Kid takes a chunk of alloy. Smell of barley and spoiled blueberries fills the air. Scumbags. Kid maybe shouldn't have done what he just did. Bad time to run out of black tonic.
Oh, it's okay, there's another one over there. I just gotta not be a fool.
Robs a scumbag of his last meal. Kid
Sheesh.
puts him out of his misery.
Oh, scary. It looks like leveling up refilled my stuff, though. You knocked the stuffing out of those guys. Ah, they almost knocked the stuffing out of me first. Anything this way? Not yet.
He finds the core to the Wharf District. He steals the city's heart. Might as well.
Oh, okay.
Kid has a feeling he better get a move on. The place is starting to fall.
Got it!
See, that core Kid took was the only thing making this particular rock stay afloat. Kid just keeps running.
I got it.
At last, the Skyway is in sight. Whisks him where he needs to go.
Later, loser. Hammer enemy green boy.
Now the kid sees something stranger still. His mind races.
Oh, fetch my bones. When you've been knocked to low health by enemies, but leveled up back to full with even more health, you guys are so screwed now.
Did anybody else survive?
I mean, I only, like, destroyed 2 people accidentally, so... Actually, I only destroyed 1 man accidentally. The other statue was just fine. So, maybe people got out.
Sure enough, he finds another.
Oh, good.
He finds me.
Oh my god, your name is Stranger? I'm so sorry. You must have gotten a lot of crap at school for that.
We talk for a spell. There's a bit of the Bastion's power in that crest. Enough to point the way to the cores. All I tell him is to set that core of his on the monument there. Then watch. I try to let the kid down gently. This is the Bastion, alright. Except no one else showed up. Ain't always much to say.
I cannot believe it. Everyone is dead except me and the narrator. Mute. Thank you, Stranger. Murasaki. We found the origin of the chocolate voice. The chocolate voice. Alright, alright. Take your core and go.
And just like that, the Bastion comes alive. Starts growing again. Growing stronger. Kid's gotta put its power to good use. Now the Bastion can send him even farther into the wild unknown.
Ah, okay, so... I can't use my things here.
Kid ponders what to build.
+1 chance to carry on if defeated. Damage to rousing foes if defeated. Where whiskey? More crits, but only when I'm dying. Can't do that one because I'm already using that one. More speed while defending. I've been using the shield kinda liberally, so I think I'll go with that.
Cinder brick style sure goes down smooth, then stays in your gut like a rock.
Alright, I'm guessing the further along I go, the more stuff I'll be able to make.
Kid don't know what's out there waiting for him.
Nope, I don't. I know nothing, strange narrator man.
The Skyway. Now the kid can ride the wind to distant lands.
Alright. So, bow training or like actual level, I guess. It's a preview. I got some whiskey. I got some rum. I got a rock.
The Breaker Barracks. Many straight shooters learn their way here. The Wharf District. Folks sail deep into the boundless sea from here.
And I can't go there. It's already cleared.
The Workman Ward. Them windbags used to keep the city humming along here.
Let's go here for now.
The Breakers used to come here for target practice. Used to play a little game. See who could bust the most targets and the fewest shots. He's focused. He's armed. And he's off.
Oh. I was hoping for more of a boom with that.
Perfect shot just happens in a flash. Solid performance.
Nice. Claim your prize before you go. 5 or fewer. Ooh. An upgrade material for a certain weapon. It's something we don't have yet. And that's for the bow. Mute. Fly. Did you mean face plant? Fragments of the old world usable at the Bastion. Tasty.
He returns with some of the materials we need.
Ow, my face. Am I ever gonna land nicely?
Sometimes a single look says it all.
The materials we need. Yes. I brought them. Don't you worry. Five shots. Oh. I keep hitting B instead of A because they're different on every controller. Sabrifio, you've got to find the golden armor to land not on your face. There's golden armor that makes me not land on my face? That sounds delicious.
Kid ain't had enough of the Breakers Barracks.
Nope. Afraid not, sir.
Takes practice, and a mighty strong bow helps too.
Ah, that's how. Well, I'm not gonna get 5 shots, but... yeah. But I already have the prize. It's a preview. Shovel Knight did. Oh, Shovel Knight found it. I see. Shovel Knight and his cameos everywhere.
What else is there to say?
I just like talking to you. Alright, he said that a strong bow would help, so maybe I should just go to the next area and see if I can find stuff to upgrade my other stuff.
Now he lands at the intersection between bad and wrong.
Fun! Sounds like a good wholesome place.
Ought to be a core down one of these twisted streets. But which one? He heads for the squirt steps. Won't be no field trip this time. Scumbag can digest just about anything. Except for this. It's quick for slicing and light enough to throw.
I don't want to throw it. Then I have to go get it back.
They say even the most rambunctious squirts can be tamed. No sign of the core here. At least the kid got something for his trouble. Squirts don't make the best of friends, but they can be useful at a pinch.
Aw, he's fighting for me. How cute. Thanks, buddy. Sortable Shelf says I've got to go and I'm not sure when I'll be back. No worries, take whatever time you need.
Them squirts just don't know when to quit.
Slurp.
He heads for the biggest dump in town. Scumbag, and some scumbag still feeding off the city's own trash. And there he is, the oldest scumbag of them all, Gershel.
Oh, this one has a name!
The calamity ain't done much for Gershel's sunny disposition.
Oh,
Keeps
there you
telling
go.
himself he better watch his step. Shame old Gershel can't float like when he was a young fella. The rest of the path is gone for good, and his city crest won't bring it back. No core, no surprise. Like the gas fellas are hiding it from him.
It's always down the last lane you look, eh? Something sharp. For the war machete. Zulwood leaves. Best not handled barehanded. Oops. attribute. The point of me hitting an enemy from far away is that I don't have to go all the way there to do it. If I have to pick up the weapon anyway, I may as well just cut out the middleman.
Up north is where the gas fella foreman used to live, tending to his flock. Know why gas fellas all dress alike? Kids wondering the same thing. And there it is, but it's locked down tight in an alloy cage.
I'm kind of surprised I found it.
A blustery old foreman was keeping his fellas in check, almost like he's showboating for the crowd.
Okay. If I can get like one or two over here, that'd be swell.
And now there's a new marshal in town.
No thanks. Okay.
He hears the whole place groan, but it's too tough to fall. Might as well check the other side streets before leaving this hole.
Well, I only missed out on one, so...
He heads for the east side, where windbags used to keep the local forge. Somehow that old forge is still standing. Inside the forge, Key can fine-tune those instruments of his.
So we have some secrets. I guess I can pick one or the other. Yeah. Either fast or power. I think I'll go power
With
for
a
now.
good length of Miska, that bow's like new again.
Okay. More damage or damage over time. More damage right away, I
Kid
think.
packs a special surprise in every one of those arrows.
Okay. You can pick a special upgrade. And now I don't have things. Yeah. I can't afford any more upgrades at the moment. That's okay.
Kid's ready to go, and his ticket out's right where he started.
But what if I'm not ready to go?
Odd place to find the likes of Percy the Snitch.
we go. Mute. Honestly,
He
this
comes
main
back,
character.
just like I knew he would. The core hums in his pack. The monument's calling for it.
Do you mind, stranger? I'm reading chat. Mute says the main character looks like such a good boy. He does. Look at this sweet boy doing his best.
The windbags used to be alright. Then the calamity took the floor out from under him.
Here, have more core.
He does it again. Only fair he decides what we build next.
Oh, that one's my friend. Okay. Cute. Yeah, let's
A
go.
lot of things need fixing up in this world. And we can start right here.
Mute. Their name is Squirt. Amazing. Yeah, this little enemy type. It's cute. Alright, so... Next, I'll build the, other thing. Place. I'll build it. Weapon swap.
Picked up traces of other cores while the kid was out.
I know how language. Alright, now that I've upgraded my bow, let's see what we can do. That didn't line up as nicely as I hoped it would. Nice, we're doing it.
He's feeling real proud of that show.
Claim your prize before you go. Aw, yeah. Now I can toss lots of arrows all the time. Mute says, nice, thanks.
I almost don't believe it when he says he passed the Breaker's challenge.
Well, that's on you, isn't it? You narrated it.
We ain't much for pleasantries.
You don't have to be mean about it. Okay, finally cleared. They aren't around to teach any more pointers with the bow. Alright. Melting pot. Sundown path. Let's just book it. Mute. Stranger and
In
Squirt are
better
hanging
days,
out.
The melting pot was sealed tighter than the skin on a squirt.
They have skin? Oh no, I destroyed them. I'm sorry, little guys. Mute. Melting pot. Time for soup.
Of all the plans to survive the calamity, it had to be stab weeds.
So, like, cacti, right?
If there's a core, he figures it ought to be deeper down. He cuts down every stab weed like there's gonna be a prize for it.
Is there? Well, now I'm curious. Oh, please give me the stabweed prize. Something nasty. For the Fang Repeater. Fun. The squirt doesn't like that I took his bones. He's like, excuse you, child, those were my bones. Oh, okay. No path that way. That's fine.
Core's stuck inside one of those fancy cages. Some of the stuff lying around is downright dangerous.
Just a second, I have to kill all the stabweeds. Every single dang old one. Treats. Mute must destroy plant. He said there'd be a prize. I don't know if there actually is a prize though. But I had to make sure. Mute. History will forget you, plant. In this house, we beat up stabweeds.
He throws a switch. Now what could possibly go wrong?
Everything!
Quite a bit, as it turns out.
I knew it!
The cage starts lifting from the core ever so slow. All Kid can do is wait. Shipments start falling in. Not every squirt is born bad. Some spring to the kid's defense.
Cute. I've got friends
Judging
now.
by the movement of the cage, it's gonna take a little while.
So I can pop these before they open. I get a little EXP? Like bonus?
Scumbags don't take kindly to interlopers. Even some gas fellas take his corner. Birdie pop that mean old form.
I have pals.
At this rate, maybe 5 more minutes, maybe 30. Hard to tell. Squirts get real territorial around the core. Then a shipment of free samples shows up. One thing's for sure, that cage is awful heavy. It's a troublesome scene to be sure. spices from the motherland.
Oh boy! Ancient spice! Mute. Instead of a family dedicated to vampire hunting, this is a family dedicated to stabweed hunting. This narrator reminds me of the one for Darkest Dungeon. I've never played Darkest Dungeon. I know people have fun with it though.
The core goes free. 10, 9, 8, 7, give or take a few seconds. Finally, the core's within reach. And done. He's got it. Just gotta get to the nearest bar. He's hurting, but he's gotta hold out just a little longer.
Sheesh, dude. Take these apples, they're delicious. Yeah, I see you, little guy. Bring cores to the monument to improve the Bastion. Yeah, thanks.
I still remember the look on his face after that one. The old world's finished, but the new world's just getting started.
Tell me about the spice.
Folks voyaged across the boundless sea to found Zealandia. It was good living here for a while.
That's all you had to say about the spice? Honestly. Alright, let's build the arsenal.
The Bastion's a place of peace, but we can hold our own if we have to.
Mirror shield. I'm kind of a fan of the squirt lure. I don't know, minions are always fun for me. And let's put the hammer back on.
Ain't much kid can't handle with hammer and bow in hand.
Still don't have whatever weapon that is. Damage or more crits, you think? Mute. Darkest Dungeon is very hard and deals with dark stuff. Not good for a stream like this. Alright, that's fair. We only go into the dark occasionally. Mute. Narrator has Lovecraft's incredibly flowery writing style down pat, though. Ah, so it's understandable. Good. Non-understandable. Sorry. Good to know. I mean, we can switch back and forth.
Kid's lifelong friends looking fit to keep on fighting.
I'm not gonna spend stuff on these weapons just because I'm not using them. At the moment. Alright, let's go. And of course, there's a place where I have to use the sword. Of course there is. Of course there is. Of course, a sword.
Windbag Ranch was built for gathering squirt extract in copious supply. Ain't nothing more healthful.
I forget how to throw the sword. I forget how to throw the sword. I'm a fool.
Some folks showed up to make a fast buck. Nothing but a knife.
Oh, okay. You just gotta hold B, it's fine.
Slippery little devils. Other folks came to train their throwing arms. Place gets awful slick sometimes. Still others use the place to test their finest blades.
Well, I'm probably not winning any awards for this one, but...
Kid cuts all of them down soon enough.
Under 90 seconds. I don't know if I'm good enough for that. Progress. Blah, 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 blah. Progress saves automatically.
Kid comes back from Windbag Ranch, smelling good and ripe.
Don't be weird about it. Please. Hey, you have a tent now.
We talk a little, here and there.
Mute. You can understand Lovecraft's writing, eventually. Like with Shakespeare. I don't know. I distinctly recall actually being able to navigate Shakespeare plays in school. It should be along this precarious walkway. Be careful up there.
Couples used to walk the sundown path. Kid ain't here for pleasure, though.
I'll beat up these pillows. I'm so mad I can't beat up pillows.
But then...
That.
somebody gets to the core before the kid.
Uh-oh. That's
The
not
floor
good.
starts giving way on the lightest step. A single panic squirt could bring the whole place down. So could a reckless kid, for that matter. Fragments of the old world rain from the sky. Path ain't exactly on the visitors. See, the path was intended for leisurely strolling and such. Not so much for noise and tomfoolery. Sky bridges link the path together.
Mute. To be fair... No, not mute. Murasaki. To be fair, Shakespeare at least has the excuse of being written in English, so old it's almost another language. Mute. Lovecraft was getting paid by the word, so he'd be incredibly roundabout because of that. Also, to create a stark contrast between the amount of description the world gets and the lack of description the weird stuff gets, but now I'm rambling. Okay, Charles Dickens also got paid by the word, and I could still understand what the heck the dude was saying.
One of them bridges whips the kid along. Air travel always was an iffy proposition. Quick and careful's the only way to go.
There was a telescope!
The calamity changed everything, even where the wind blows. Well, if we mastered the winds in the old days, we can do it again. But the question is, who else could have taken the core? Well, ain't no survivor stole the thing. Sky kid, that core ain't coming back.
Man, I came out here for no reason.
No, they used to ship live munitions down the path. Find time to find them. These wires to toss those things plenty far away. Even gas fellas need some shut-eye from time to time. They get real cranky when you wake 'em up.
Nope.
In all this toil, Kid keeps coming back to an overwhelming question. Who else could have survived the calamity?
So far, just me and an old man.
So he didn't find a core that time, but that ain't about to stop us. Keep your chin up, kid, I tell him.
Okay, let's go for that
A little
one.
Zolwood oil and that blade shines like a light.
And
War machetes are so quick, you gotta keep a good grip on them.
shame I can't go back to other places. That would be lovely.
The Sundown Path. Lovely place for a stroll. Before the calamity, that is. The Melting Pot. Place hoarded all sorts of fineries from beyond the boundless sea.
Both of these are very delicious.
Turns out those old bones still have some spark in them.
Let's try this one again, now that we actually know how to do the throw.
Always time for juice and squirts, they used to say. At least the little fellas can't feel the thing. Some squirts tried to flee on instinct. first, before they rile up the others.
Amazing. I threw 2 swords and both of them missed. I did better, but not better enough. Sheesh. My face! You oof. Oof indeed. I think I'm good with what I've got. I just need to get good. Now let's try the other one.
That's Trapper's Shingle. Only place in the city to go to get certified with a repeater.
Mute says, my cat is here and says, you can do it, Ozzy. Wow, your cat can talk? That's pretty freaking sweet.
No place better than Trapper's Shingle for learning to tread light and shoot straight. Trappers had to tread real careful here, else take a nasty fall. To train themselves by clearing out the targets, while not clearing out the floor. Any good trapper knows never to take a step till the time is right.
Harder now.
Expert trappers got something extra to give them an edge.
Something nasty. Something greasy. Oh, I can try again. Nice.
Kid decides to keep working his aim and footwork on the shingle. Best time to pick a new spot was when swapping magazines.
Oh, there I go. Ugh. Maybe I should head back. See what else I can do.
To think a rickety place like the Shingle survived, and so little else did.
Something greasy. For a weapon I don't have yet. Let's see. Because if I get more damage, I only have to shoot everything once.
That ought to make those fangs sink in nice and deep.
Because all of those take 2 hits. Mute. I wonder what exactly happened that now bits of the world are floating. Sonic Unleashed, of course. This is what's happening in other parts of the world, obviously. So far, they've just called it the Calamity and not gone too in depth. I'm back!
The trappers got what they needed for a better hunt.
Aw, yeah. Mute. That makes too much sense,
The trappers
Ree.
would have been impressed with how the kid handled the Shingle.
Ree. Sonic Unleashed. That makes too much sense. I hate it. Don't remind me of that game. Too bad I'm reminding you of it. It exists and I enjoy it. Haha. What you gonna do about that? The Hanging Gardens. Core detected. Beyond that, no telling what awaits. A veil hangs over this place.
The Hanging Gardens. Folks used to go here to relax from their relaxing.
I see. Alright guys, no Sonic debates in my chat. This isn't the place.
The dead welcome him with open arms.
Oh no, I killed some people. Oh, I also threw myself off a ledge.
The Calamity took everybody after all. Kid sees it plain, frozen faces all around. These folks never saw the Calamity coming, but someone did. Someone close.
Insertable shelf is back. Welcome back. do my best not to smash any people.
It was someone like him.
Oh my god!
Kid sees him there agape in the flesh.
Can I? Nope.
It's a snag or two trying to get to him. He ain't about to stop, no matter what. He's got so many questions after all. Just ain't got time for answers. The Thunder brothers didn't make it. They never saw what it was like beyond the walls. Nor did the bird boy. Didn't make it.
I'm sorry, birds.
The Jawsons, they didn't make it. Grady Sr., Grady Jr., they didn't make it. But him, he survived. Kid finds proof enough that man ain't from around here.
Oh, there's like a cat or something there. Now I'm extra sad. Man.
Just think, without that man, we wouldn't be here right now, would we?
Ura sigil, a memento, an insignia borne by people of Ura heritage. The tassel spade was a rare sight in Caelondia before the calamity as very few arrived in the city. Now there are fewer still.
The core survives as well.
I hate this. You're gonna make me smash people for the... Wait, maybe not. Whew.
And then, what do you say to a man who's seen too much? Kid hasn't a clue, but he says this. We have to go. Please. He's a proper gentleman, that man. His name is Zulf. No hiding he's an Ura. Folks like him ain't never been a common sight in Caelondia. He's relieved to see a living face or two. The kid and I introduce ourselves in kind. Both to him and to each other for the first time.
Whew! We saved somebody. Thank goodness. And we didn't have to pop any people except for those folks we accidentally landed on. You pretty art! I heard that camera, Ozzy. Sort of shelf. Screenshot noise. Listen, I like my reference. If this game gets voted on for me to draw for this month, I need to know what it looks like. Okay? Oh my god, his name is Rux.
We fought the Ura decades ago, but that was then. Things are different between us now.
Mute. What? Murasaki, hooray, saving people. Also, thank you all for being civil about Sonic differences. I know, hedgehog is a point of contention at times, so I appreciate it. Oh, now I can talk to Zolf about things.
For Zolf, Ceylondia was like a second home. He's real worried about his first home, too. Far to the east. We all lost loved ones in the calamity, he says. I don't know how I'm gonna go on without mine. He was born in the Tazzle terminals. The Ura sent him on a mission of peace to our city, and he's lived here ever since.
Alright, let's slap this core in.
The cores. They remember. That's why this place is coming together. That's why things are gonna be alright. Well, look what we have here.
I mean, it looks like we're gonna have room for everything, but I do kind of want to put the memorial here.
The memorial. Here a kid can pay respect to the old world and earn it in kind.
Interesting. You get lots of fun treats for doing this. Oh.
The valediction. Just another one of my sketches. Nothing more.
Aww.
Words can't express what happened, but they're all I got.
Rux is a good artist.
We tracked down a couple more cores near the edge of the city.
Core detected. Too bad it lies deep inside the toughest fort in the city. It should be nestled by the shrine to the god of commotion and order. Both, huh? Interesting.
There's Pith Orchard, built in honor of the bull, and folks like Zolf who pray to him.
Interesting.
That's Cinder Brick Fort, where the marshals used to watch over the city.
We're getting all of the quiet lore. Right. So I've been glossing over the Sonic discussion just in case it gets too heated and I don't want anyone or myself to throw around anything harsh, but Mute has just said, does anyone else agree Sonic's music is always fantastic? The final boss jams are always so great. Sortable Shelf. Yes! Mute. Love Crush 40. Live and learn. Hanging on the edge of tomorrow. That's a different game. But, yeah, Sonic tunes are always on point. Delicious.
No use praying to the gods these days. No time for it either.
I'm napping.
Kid says a little prayer anyway. Couldn't hurt, right?
It's nap time in Bastion. I hope the narrator says something if I just lay here a little longer. Alright, he's probably not gonna say anything. Mute. Ozzy. Live and Learn is my favorite Sonic song, with Escape from the City being its only rival. Sortable Shelf. Night of the Wind is my favorite Crush 40 song. Ah, man, what's my favorite Crush 40 Sonic song? I mean, Live and Learn is a freaking jam. I know that I like their other ones too, though. Like, it's probably Live and Learn since that's the one coming to me off the top of my head, but... Oh, What I'm Made Of. That's so good. I don't like Sonic Heroes that much, but that What I Am Made Of is a jam. Anyway. We're getting up from our Bastion nap. The pun did not want to work with me.
Pith Orchard. Place is a dead end in more ways than one.
Okay. Well, I'll just smash these lanterns then. Oh, I can't fix it. Bummer. Mute. 7 Rings in Hand is okay. Not the best, but it's definitely above the rest. 7 Rings in Hand is good. I just wish I'd had more fun with Secret Rings.
Folks used to make pilgrimage here to pay their respects to Pith, the bull. The gods ain't gonna catch you if you fall.
I thought I could walk on the chain, okay? Leave me alone. Mute. What I'm Made Of is so good. It's the best part of that game. Sortable Shelf. That's another good one.
Well, the gods are long gone now. And the Orchard core is long gone too.
Dang it.
Seems Pith ain't much of a watchdog.
Listen, I'm sure that the Bull God did their very best. Don't be mean.
Pith stood for something once. Something real.
You're being pretty pithy about this whole ordeal, aren't you, Rux?
The gods don't care about trinkets, but the kid ain't no god.
Yeah, give me a plushie. Sortable Shelf. I like 7 Rings in Hand, but they played too much in the actual game. They were like, we have one good song and we're gonna use it. Like...
In time, though, the bull stopped being a symbol and started being decoration.
Like, generally what the Sonic games do really, really well is, they'll have like an instrumental version of the theme, and it's a little more downbeat sometimes, and it's really cool and all, and then you get the full blast vocal version at the very end, and it's the best thing ever all the time. Ow, okay, sheesh. Something coarse. Upgrade material for a weapon I don't have again. Heck, dude. I'm gonna eat all your tomatoes and stuff, sorry. Sortable Shelf says, I like Secret Rings soundtrack as a whole, though. Blue on the Run is another one I really like. I don't remember Blue on the Run. Anyway, Sonic music freaking good. Okay, that's crumbling. Let's not go that way.
Pith makes a decent scarecrow, at least.
Be nice to Piff.
And then Biff lights up like a rodeo. Ain't easy punching through his hide. Kid breaks him to bits. Must have been guarding that shrine.
I'll just eat these weird fruits and feel better.
So what'll it be? Invoke the gods? Or tell them off?
Foes shall grow quicker to move and strike. Javel? Oh no, that dude can do anything. I don't want that.
Kid don't need favors from the likes of him. Well, if the gods are alive, they must be plenty sore. Popping windbags is hard enough. No need to get the gods involved.
I promise not to pop any people, and I intend to keep that promise.
Things might have gone worse if Kid tampered with that shrine. Kid ain't found the core, but at least he found Zolf's precious shrine. Now we can build a shrine of our own, though I got some alternatives in mind.
Hey, Zolf. Ask Zolf about the plush from the orchard. Would you like to hang on to this?
Zolf doesn't touch the thing. Says the god of commotion is no children's toy.
Hey, Rux.
The Ura feared the gods. We turned them into toys, put their faces on our walls.
A steam bowl.
Turn 'em round and round all you like. Pit's still gonna be ugly.
I feel like Rux has some opinions, guys. What do you think? The core was nowhere to be found, yet effigies at the bowl still stood watch. Ooh! A proving ground. Let's freaking go!
The accused always got a fair shake in Zealandia. Some used to take the bullhead trial. Survive the trial without taking a scratch, you'd walk away a free man. Trial taught folks three things. First, a good defense is a good offense.
Aww.
Second, you gotta always watch your back. Third, ain't no godlike bull up there gonna save you.
Oh. Heck. Yeah, bye, nerd.
The smarter ones knew when to just step aside and let things go. The kid pulls through in fine form.
Not bad. But what are these? Oh, okay, it's just stuff. Okay. I don't know if I'm gonna try that again. Not right now, but that was cool.
Well, the kid always wanted to compete in the bullhead trial.
Did I? Did I really? I don't know, I just sort of got stuff thrown in my face. Like, constantly.
There's only one way to Cinderbrick Fort.
Oh!
The hard way. Sure, the city marshals may be gone, but now the fort's crawling with windbags.
I did not mean to destroy that man.
Wham! Kid's ready for the windbags this time.
I thought he was an enemy or something. Or furniture. No, Ozzy, that was a man. And you smashed him.
The calamity was mercy for normal folks. The windbags put the kid on notice. The windbags ain't so lucky. They've been left to freeze or starve or face the kid.
I'll take that if you don't mind.
Well, windbags young and old keep fighting for the fort.
It took me forever to reach level 3. Jeez.
At least the marshals left the kid a parting gift.
Oh, neat.
Something the windbags just can't handle.
Gun.
Something that'll punch clean through their greasy hides. Windbags ain't much different from normal folks. All they want's a warm place to stay and a decent meal.
There's some very impressive spread on that weapon, I'll give it that.
The calamity drove the windbags topside. A lot of them wound up here in this very fort.
Startable Shelf says, sorry for the constant off topic today, but I saw it trending on Twitter. No worries. Okay, can't go that way yet. Forever. arsenal out here.
Windbags can't use the marshal supplies, but the kid sure can.
The musket's doing okay so far. Hammer is feeling a little slow right now, though, so back to the machete it is.
As for the windbags, Cinderbrick gave them enough heat and metal to munch on for a while. Well, the fort ain't theirs by right. Can't blame them for wanting it, though. So many of those sorry things holed up inside that old fort.
Nope, can't go that way. Oh, interesting. It resets the launch of the boxes.
Kid's blasting everything in sight with that newfangled musket.
It's effective. Leave me alone.
Kid's got a squirt lure ready in case things turn sour.
Ooh, they got sour, all right.
Security's plane gone haywire. Windbags gummed up the works. Kid ain't afraid of getting burned. They trapped the kid in the middle of the fort's parade grounds. Then they bring out glue something to gain, and only their sorry hides to lose. Kid takes down Ludus. Maybe it was Glandon. The other big fella soon joins his brother, wherever they are now.
Sheesh.
The windbags finally get the message.
I'll take all of that. Ooh, fun.
Kid used to dream of getting a marshal's badge, but not like this.
I see. I'm not bad at dodging, I'm just not afraid to get hurt. I'm not bad at dodging, I'm just bad at dodging. And also impatient sometimes.
The skyway's a welcome sight after all that.
Up we go!
Now ain't nothing left for nobody down at Cinderbrick Fort.
Especially powerful close up. Interesting.
Kid shows up just as Ulf's telling me about his own journey to the city.
Oof, ouch, my bones!
Seems the only thing the Calamity saved for Zulf was his smoking pipe.
And there it is.
Poor kid collapses after just one drag.
Oops! I died.
The past. Only good thing ever come out of the past is history.
Oh. Oh no, I'm tripping. Remember, kids, don't smoke anything.
The past catches up with the kid. Hardly had a moment's rest since all this started. Fair to say he's led a hard life, supposing what he says in his sleep ain't no lie. He never knew his old man, but he had his mama to take care of. Frail thing with pure white hair like his. mama's hair did the kid no favors while he was growing up, but he learned to hold his own out there. School ain't working out, so the kid signs up for a turn on the rippling walls. Make his mama some money. Thanks to folks like the kid, the walls kept Ceylondia safe from whatever's out there. The elements, the Ura, you name it. Once the kid done his time, he hurried on home. Turns out his mama's time was done too.
Man, my life sucks in this game, doesn't it?
The city had nothing for him. The money he'd been sending home was nowhere to be found either.
Oh, hello, I didn't see you there.
So what'd the kid do? Why, he went right on back to the walls for another 5 years.
Sorry I'm so quiet,
In the history of Ceylondia, nobody's ever volunteered for a second shift on the walls.
Yeah, I
Just
figured.
saying. Anyway.
Oh! That's right, unlimited carry-on chances. We're gonna hear the whole sad backstory. The whole thing.
Out there, a kid learned to fend for himself. Learn to build. Learn to break. In time, the kid earned good standing with the marshals. They trusted him to scout out farther than anybody. expeditions, the ground beneath them shuddered, cracked, and split apart. You saw nothing where the world used to be. The calamity happened just like that.
Six reflections remain.
Maybe now's not the time.
It is always the time.
All the kid had to work with was his hammer and the clothes on his back.
Oops, I recovered right into the abyss.
Through twisted streets, he ran with nothing but the city crest and an old stranger's voice to guide him.
Oh, okay. He just took out the chunk of ground I was standing on. Very polite.
Well, what does it matter?
It matters a lot. That's my backstory.
Finally arrived at Ceylondia's vaunted safe haven. He and no one else.
Oh, there I go.
But then, all they got was more thankless work from a man who ain't even asked his name.
Oops. Take that, unlimited continues.
Sure, I may be the one who dreamt up the walls and the Bastion, but the kid made them real, not me.
Uh-oh. What?
I'd like to say I'll never forget him, or what he's doing, what he's done. I surely would.
That happened. Okay, we got some surprise lore! Where did you get this extremely strong drugs?
Zolf brought his antique smoking pipe all the way from the terminals. The marshals seem like good men, he says. They treated him with dignity.
I see. A sortable shelf. Okay then. I may have dreamed up the world of the walls in the Bastion, but the kid made them real? Hello? Do you have power or something, old man?
Even since the Ura surrendered to us, the marshals kept a wary eye on him. Kid takes another drag, goes out like a light.
But why?
There's something you should know about the kid, but let me take it from the top.
Yeah, let's go back to the Bastion. It's just the same place. Okay. Okay. Oh, right, I picked up a core. I forgot, actually.
Zolf's travels ain't much compared to what the kids had to go through for all this.
Okay, let's put down the lost and found. We'll do the shrine last.
The lost and found. Here, kid takes fragments of the old world and makes them whole again.
Oh, cool, I can buy stuff that I, haven't found, I guess. Neat.
The menders. They had thankless jobs. The most important kind. The gravers. The arm of justice. They seemed unstoppable.
Nothing can stop the apocalypse, though, apparently. Alright, I hit level 3 at some point here. Ha ha ha. More health is always good.
Squirt cider will toughen you right up. Too bad about the musty aftertaste.
More range but less spread? Or more spread but less range? I kind of like having it go out more, because then it hits more stuff.
You want to tune a scrap musket, you start with the barrel.
So let's do that. We can always switch back if this doesn't work out for us. Murasaki, nothing can stop the apocalypse. Yeah, that's usually how it goes. Cadaver any guy. With a jingle jangle, I flop in. But do your spurs go jingle jangle? Your spurs? I said that, and Cadaverini guy started dancing around in his seat. Like an adorable nerd or something. Gosh. Glad nothing is lost forever, because we have a lost and found. Oh, Bastion Bourbon sounds good. Let's buy that for the future.
All it takes is some fragments, and the Bastion makes it good as new.
Stabson. These are great names. Lunkhead Liqueur also sounds amazing. Cadaverini guy. Yeah, you can't go back to levels. Yeah, I noticed. It hurts my soul. Alright, let's grab the spyglass as well. Okay, I'll buy these, and then I'll leave the materials and the last couple drinks for later. Murasaki is getting a kick out of stab synth. Cadaverini guy, if you have trouble with any 100% stuff, just do a new game plus. Okay. I'm playing on the casual mode where I can just keep going and going, since I die a lot like a fool. Alright, let's talk to these guys about some mementos. Only the stars remain on the horizon. The mountains are gone. We're no closer to the stars now, are we?
We could always see the stars. We just never could reach them, no matter how high we built.
We zoomed out the camera real far for emphasis. Maybe this can help you take your mind off things. You can help us find new skyway paths.
Zolf offers to help me plot the skyways for the kid. At least the calamity hasn't touched the stars, he says.
Yeah, useful. Okay, there's a core down there, and also some hammer stuff. Out in the scrapyard. It's been a while since we touched the hammer.
The city's unwanted things all met their end in the yard.
Cadaverini guy. One of the last weapons you get turns
Folks
most of them
fouled
into a
up
joke.
will do their time here, smashing things to bits.
Quickly destroy 100 objects. Sign me the heck up, dude.
The quicker they worked, the sooner they could go. Folks learn to plant their feet and put their backs into it. Others will plot a course to navigate that sea of junk. A good day's smashing will feed a family for a week.
Let me smash. Something heavy. Something wrong. Ooh, I don't have wrong. 27 seconds or less, huh?
Kid pays another visit to the scrapyard for old time's sake.
Let me smash, please.
sore back. Some folks invested their earnings to forge even better hammers.
Aww. I did worse that time. Oh well. We can come back for that last technique thing.
Ever want to just smash things for a while? You know where to go.
I always just want to smash things for a while. It's fun. Alright, so we have something wrong. Which we can't do anything with yet because we don't have the weapon. Ooh. Let's try that.
Ain't never letting go of his old friend with a sturdy grip like that.
It is equipped. It was. There it is.
Kid's ready to get real personal with hammer and musket in hand.
I love that he's got something different to say with every weapon combo. That's fun. That's cute. It's good quality bastions.
Always plenty there for smashing.
I'm still not gonna get all of the smash.
Work in the yard did have its risks.
Man. 27 seconds. I was so close. So close, and yet so far away. Cadaver and you guys says, what for first prize? 27 seconds or less. I'm like a few seconds off. It's fine. It's fine. We'll just go to the river. And hopefully, it won't get stolen. Like it has in a couple
The Langston
times.
River flowed free and wild till the calamity drank it all up.
No, come back, bird.
Maybe all that water just grew wings and flew off. Riverbanks swarming with were so bent on finding the core, they hardly noticed the kid.
I don't know, they're pretty noticing me alright.
Lucky for him, a certain famous ferry barge is still afloat.
Alright, so that's the way forward. I want to see what's over here. Literally, it was just raining fragments. Okay.
Weeping Nelly.
Oops.
She sends some squirts crying home when she leaves port. Maybe Nelly knows the way to the core. Maybe she can slip right past all the clamor on the coast. Or maybe not. A security skiff pulls up port side. Nelly's just another windbag to those guns. Just then, the windbags notice who she's sailing with. They're pretty steamed about what happened at Cinderbreak. They try to cut her off.
No! I'm sorry, statue! I didn't want to blow
They
you
try to
up.
slow her down. They try to knock her out. But Weeping Nelly tries harder. Try as she might, though, she hits a snag. Kid's gotta help her get untangled. Favors for favors. At least she picked a good spot for a break. 'Cause the core's right there. He takes a hard hit, but he ain't finished. Kid almost falls again.
Almost. I went right over the edge, buddy. Alright, the musket... Sorry, the hammer's not doing too well. I think I'm gonna switch the machete for a bit. The musket's doing alright by me, though. Alright, is there anything else before I grab that thing? Okay, it doesn't look like it, but I gotta check. Since I technically only have one chance to grab these things, even if we do have the lost and found now. Sure.
Then the kid hears an unusual sound, like 100 flapping wings. They had their own eyes on the core. But why? He finds Weeping Nelly raring to go. Turns out she's got a special surprise.
Oh, these are my friends. Okay, that sounds good. I have buddies. I have cannon friends.
She's gonna need a little help with all them peckers. Crafty things think they're king of the roost now. The rest of us only wish we could fly in times like these. Secure this skiffs keep on coming starboard side. Don't seem to care what they shoot, as long as they hit something. The windbag's getting even better out here.
Oops.
They aim to smash weeping million splinters. Get boards one of them skiffs like some kind of Ceylonian privateer. Well, it all proves too much for poor Nelly.
Alright, off we go, I guess.
She's just gotta make one last stop.
Oh.
With her last breath, Nelly gets the kid to solid ground. Solid ground in the thick of the country. They want that core real bad. Might be they want it just as bad as a kid.
What would you do with it? Your birds!
Kid shoos them off, knowing they'll be back. Know how many times kid nearly fell off the barge back there? About 7 times.
I can't believe you were counting. Sheesh, old man. Alright, I'm going.
Now, listen close. You should remember this next part. Why go to Prosper Bluff?
Crunchy. My face. Cadaver guy. I love the music of this game. The railroad level has one of my favorites. Oh boy, there's a railroad. I
Used to
can't
take
wait.
an enterprising man or a plain old fool to venture out that far. The city was the most beautiful place in the world. We all knew that.
Darn bull gates. In my way. Oh, okay, not
But
anymore.
on the other hand, some folks just yearn to see the things they're told they can't. And that's why you go to Prosper Bluff, ain't it?
Oof. Darn poison clouds.
There, the kid hears something he ain't heard in a long while. How's it go again? Yeah, that's the one.
Where are you?
One day that wall is gonna fall. Gonna build that city on a hill.
Nope. Okay, they're down there. Hopefully we'll actually get to them. Ah. See, that's why this thing.
Someday those tears are gonna spill.
Cadaver, you guys says the vocal tunes are really good. Why did you think I got so quiet? Cadaver, you guys, this song, Build That Wall, is really good and haunting. Yeah, digging it. Ah ha ha.
Well, no point explaining what happens next, right? Suffice it to say, kid ain't coming home empty-handed. And besides, it's like the song goes.
Build that wall up to the sky. Gonna build that wall up to the sky.
Hi.
Someday your bird is gonna fly. Gonna build that wall until it's done. Gonna build that wall until it's done. But now you've got nowhere to run. So build that wall and build it strong, 'cause these tears are gonna spill. So build that wall and build it strong, 'cause we'll be there before too long. Come build that wall up to the sky. Come build that wall up to the sky. Someday your bird is gonna fly. Come build that wall until it's done. Come build that wall until it's done. But now you've got nowhere to run.
I do. Let's get out of here.
They'll be here before too long.
The singer agreed to return to the Bastion.
We darn near celebrated when the kid got back, didn't we? Zolf never thought he'd see a fellow or again. We become fast friends. Calamity has that effect on people. But there was more to be done. There was one last core to find.
One last core? Really? We're already near
He's
the end?
surprised when I tell him there's only one core left. I shouldn't have believed it either.
Oh, okay. Yay, we have a new friend! With all the, like, weapons and stuff, I'm pretty sure there's a little more to this game than one more core. Here, have some spice talk.
Most of the Ura never got a taste of Ceylondia's fine goods. Unless they were born and raised in the city like Zia here.
Zia's cute, I love her. She's precious.
Sure, the world's all gone to pieces farther than the eye can see. But leave it to this gal to point out the amazing view. Girl tried to run away from home one time, but the marshals stopped that, didn't they?
Oof. Journal.
So many secrets in there and she can't even read it. Her father's own journal.
Oof, I see. Can you read this?
If only I'd known half the secrets of the Calamity were tucked away in that book. I'd have worked to translate it right away.
Jeez, rocks.
A scientific journal written in Zolf's native tongue. He learned so much from it. Too much.
I see. Alright then. Well, let's build that shrine that we're not going to use.
Behold, the Pantheon.
Foes shall have vengeance in the throes of defeat. No thank you. Like, I know the idea is you turn on the god relics, and then it's like, you get... They make the game harder, and if you still win, then you get more rewards for it. But, no thank you. I miss Jevil, who can do anything. I'm not using those, so I'm not gonna... Little friend. Cadaverini guy. I've beaten the game with all 10 idols on, abusing the last weapon. Oh, that sounds like a great time. See, like, we're not even level 10 yet. We're not even level 5 yet.
Fetching fizz is like a mouthful of nails, but the benefits are worth it. We track the final core beyond the city to the wilds.
Also, there's so much more map left. Like, look at all this. But, Cadaverini guy. There are achievements for doing the lore arenas with all 10 on. Supergiant is mean. Yeah, I believe it. Let's, since we only have like 8 minutes left to go, and holy crap, did it fly by fast. Let's try some of these.
Ever felt a Zolwood gourd, like picking up broken glass barehanded? At Zolwood Grove, marshals learn to make every shot count. The trick was to pop all those nasty gourds without wasting ammo. Most marshals didn't get far on their first few tries. Had to catch a bunch of those gourds in a single shot.
Well, I'm not winning this time, so let's just...
The funny thing about muskets is they work best up close. They kept on training until they mastered those muskets.
something coarse. 22 shots or fewer. Okay.
Kid takes a little personal time for just him and his favorite musket.
Murasaki, the game is trying to lull you into a false sense of security. Startable shelf. The stream felt like it really went by today. That's what happens with good games.
Plenty of gourds to go around, even now. Marshals like to fine-tune their muskets to get better results. It took a keen eye, not an itchy trigger finger.
Something foul. 15 or fewer. Okay. A certain weapon. Interesting.
The orchard grew over so quick, the marshals made it worth clearing out.
G'day, Vernie guy. It went very fast for me too, mostly because I didn't get out of work till 9 o'clock. Oops! Oopsie doodle. Your work got turned into an asterisk. G'day, Vernie guy made a sad face at me. Murasaki says, time flies when you're having fun. Yeah, no frickin' kidding. technique out of it. Nice.
Kid probably could have made himself marshal one day.
Unfortunately, everyone's dead. More damage or more knockback? More
The
damage.
marshals learned to pack those shells full of fire.
Oh. See, there's like 2 more weapon slots, so we're like... Find a new weapon to use this. No, I want to use it on the stuff that doesn't work for right now. Murasaki says, nice. That was pretty sweet. Alright, we don't really have time for like a full level, so let's just smash things really hard. See if we can get that technique. So close. Cadaver guy, I forgot you can only do proving grams with weapons. Good luck. It's okay. It's okay. Why did I pick to go back to the Skyway? That takes extra time. Okay, one more shot with the hammer place. By weapons, do you mean special skills? I think that's what you meant. Because it doesn't let you do the special skills at all. But if I don't focus too much on the heavy stuff, I think I'll be okay. Ah, so close! There was light stuff in the corner over here. Okay, one more shot for real. I know it's 10, but one more shot! I believe in myself. Kind of. Not this time either. Ah well. Ah well. Ah well, what can you do? Sometimes you just don't smash hard enough, and that's okay. But here we are at the end of Bastion for this week. I'm not sure how much more game is left to go. Probably at least a little beyond one more core. Probably a lot more beyond one more core, since we have several weapons that we still don't have yet. Among other things. But, if you guys are enjoying our visit into Supergiant territory, please consider donating to my Patreon if you can. There is a RoboCat-shaped button underneath the streaming window. If you can't see it, try stretching your browser window out a bit, as it does like to hide. $1 a month will let you see my stream-related art before it goes up on my other social media. $5 a month will let you vote on what I draw, and Bastion will be in the running because look at it. Look at it! How could it not be? And, $10 a month will let you have access to Photoshop files if process is your kind of thing. Thank you all for popping in. Have a good rest of your evenings, and take care. Good night.